Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Monday morning. Is now the 8th day of April, 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the home weather office. And as I look out the window, it is a beautiful morning. It's another cool morning, but today we start the warming trend. For Sacramento, downtown, Saturday saw a high of 63, yesterday 66. The average high is in the low 70s. It will be into the low 70s today. And as we head toward the middle part of the week, we may even see our first 80s of the year. But down the road, there's going to be a cooler change that may even include another round of rain and snow, perhaps timed out for the weekend. I'll show you all of that in just a second. But of course, all the talk this morning is about the upcoming eclipse. So I wanted to show you this because, Texas is one of those areas where a lot of folks have been headed. And as you can see, we do have quite a bit of cloud cover here. Clouds look a little bit thinner over Arkansas, and then also New England looks really good. There would be some spots in Ohio that also get a nice clear spot, but it's just interesting to see this large area of cloud cover that is streamed up from the south, and it almost exactly goes along with the area of totality, which is right in this area in here. Now, if I just slide this a little bit to show you the west, you can see the western states are clear, including California, way out here on the edge. This is goes 16 as opposed to goes 18. The goes east versus goes west. But you can see that our skies will be clear for the eclipse, but areas in California, we get about 35%, so it's a partial eclipse. But I just wanted to show you this because this is the area where they're going to have the total eclipse, which is, making a lot of headlines, and I'm sure that your social media feed is filled with that as well. All right, let's talk about what's happening weather-wise for the week ahead. And so I want to show you the 500 millibar chart because this is the last bit of the cold air dropping down from the north. And as we head through the day today, that cold air moves out with that low, and we get into some warming weather. And you can see how this ridge builds up here toward the middle part of the week. And so that's why Wednesday and Thursday, we will see temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s perhaps for the first time this year. Keep in mind that we often see our first 90s in the month of April. We're not going to do that just yet. But just to keep in mind that when we get into the 80s, that's nothing unusual for this time of year. The average first 90 for Sacramento, by the way, is May 4th. So we're about a month away from, or less than that, from our average first 90. All right, now here comes the change. This low dropping down from the north. This is getting into the day on Thursday. Now, the thing that I don't like about this is the fact that this is going to be another what we call cutoff low. So let me move this over here. So if you look at this trough back east, this trough is basically connected to the overall flow. So you can see the jet stream comes this way and then this way, and the low is still connected to the overall flow. No, move this way. There we go. Whereas this low the jet stream kind of goes by to the north, and the low, it has its own circulation. You can see how the wind here is from the east, so it has its own circulation. The problem with forecasting these is that the models have a tough time dealing with them, and the models tend to be a little too fast in moving them both in and out, especially as we get into the month of April, and we occasionally get these in the month of May as well. They just tend to be kind of a pain in terms of timing. So this is Saturday midday. It does look as though we'll get into some rain on Saturday and into the day on Sunday, and this would be cool again. Maybe not as cool as what we just had, but that would be cool and showery. And right now, I'd be reluctant to move this out very quickly because I think the models may move that out too fast. So let me show you a couple of other things here. I'm going to show you let me move this. I'm going to show you the temperatures aloft and how that's going to change over the next few days. So we'll go to 4 o'clock this afternoon, I should say 5 o'clock this afternoon, and see what the temperatures are aloft. So we're at 8 degrees C. And again, we'll just, no, I got to do this. I'm sorry. Yeah, got to go over the 6Z model. So this will go farther out in time. So we go from 8 to, on Tuesday afternoon, we're up to 11 or 12. And then on Wednesday, we're up to 14, 15. So that's how we get temperatures up around 80 down at the surface. And then on Thursday, we're still up around 15, 14, 15. That's probably where we see our warmest days, Wednesday and Thursday, with temperatures probably in the low 80s. By the time we get into Friday afternoon, the colder air is beginning to take over. Onshore flow will kick in. The temperatures then drop down to 10 or 11. And then for Saturday afternoon, now the temperatures have dropped all the way down to 0. So that gives you an idea of how the temperatures are going to go over the next couple of days. And in terms of precip, let me also switch this over to the 6Z run because that'll get us farther out in time. All right, so we are dry, dry, dry through the day on Wednesday, Thursday. Obviously, this is Friday, starting to get a bit of an onshore flow. There may be a mountain shower on Friday, but I think Friday is going to be an okay day. And especially since I also think that because this is a cutoff low, the model may be, well, let's say 6 or 12 hours fast right now. This is Saturday morning. This is Saturday afternoon. Snow in the Sierra as that colder air comes in, maybe snow down to 5,000 feet, something like that. And this is Saturday afternoon, and then into the day on Sunday, we still have occasional showers. This is Sunday afternoon, and then gradual clearing with maybe some mountain showers during the day on Monday. A lot of details will sort out about the weekend. And I know this time of year, the second weekend in April, you have outdoor plans, and right now on Monday, we can't time it out for you. We can't tell you what it's going to be like at your house at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. But what we can tell you is right now that the weekend looks cooler and it looks like there will be occasional rain. If you have, let's say, an outdoor wedding or something like that, right now, I'd be planning on finding, tents. I'd be finding, heaters, that sort of thing, because, like I said, while we can't pinpoint the exact time that it's going to be raining, you should be, if you do have outdoor plans and you can't change them at this point, I would be searching for ways to stay dry and warm because it is going to be cool and showery. But we'll fine-tune those details as we go through this week. In the meantime, that's everything I do have for you this morning. It is a beautiful morning. Get out and enjoy it. And if you are going to be taking in the partial eclipse later on this morning, make sure you do so safely. Let's see, I'll be at work today. I'll be doing, the 5, 6, 7, and 11 o'clock, I think, tonight. Still working kind of an odd schedule. But either way, I'll be talking to you later. Make it a great day. See you then.